Gonna mess around with this 3D XL. Belongs to my nephew. 3DS XL, I believe it's XL. I don't have one of these. I have the smaller one. But when you press the power, pop! That's the strangest thing. Supposedly there's a cable off inside, could be. So I'm gonna check it out. Read some stuff online about that. Kind of see. Doing it on this old SpongeBob mat. It's pretty thick. It's actually, this is old. This is not a new mat. This is an old mat. I guess when he first came out. But I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Better than nothing. Hardest things to get out of the stupid little covers. It's a little piece of tape that covers up these screws. What a nightmare. And it gets itself caught up in there. You're not replacing that because it's a piece of tape. Looks like that little square over there. It's just a piece of tape. It's not rubber like these things. What a nightmare. You watch a video of a lady do this, she popped them right out. But man, it didn't come out that easy. Well, I got in here and I reset every cable I could possibly reset. And nothing is off. This right here has a bad bend in it. That's probably broken. It's probably broke. Very easy to damage these. That goes all the way into the other part of the system. It's an absolute nightmare cable, I call it. It's got to be fished through. When you try to do that, you wind up bending it the same way. So I'm not touching that. Can't really do anything with it. See that bend? That's probably where it broke. Goes, and that's the thing that's going to keep bending every time you open the system. It's a shame. It does have some liquid, residue of liquid. The bottom had a lot of liquid residue in it. Top, just some on the edge. Not sure if maybe that could cause a problem, but just the top. Little pieces of plastic falling out of this because it was dropped. See the corner? So you find little pieces of particles of plastic falling out. So I took it apart. I still gotta put the screws back in the top. None of the cables in there are off. Make sure they're all on. And there's one cable in here that goes, the one big cable that goes all the way from the back of the motherboard into here. It's got a bend in it. That's probably, it's so fine, it's probably broken side. Not something that I can change. It's an absolute nightmare. It's way up inside here under the motherboard. You have to squeeze it through here. I have to put the screws back in the back, put the SD card back in. I cleaned it up a little bit. Now the liquid is basically all up in here, this area. Cleaned all that out. I don't know how far the liquid got. Not sure if that could be a culprit to maybe burning out the fuse, because this has a fuse in it somewhere, a tiny fuse. But I have put the battery back in and no luck. Pop. At least I tried. Wish I could have fixed it. I gotta put that all back together now. Let me tell you, these little screws right here are an absolute nightmare to get out, and if you're not really careful and you don't press down on them and have the right screwdriver, as you can see, I got a bunch out here. These are actually to put in batteries for the SP, Nintendo SP, and it actually works really good for these tiny screws, but man, they are so tight. If you don't get this right in there, you can strip this and then you ain't getting this open. Luckily I was able to get every one of them out. No luck on this. I feel so bad. Tried my best. Reset all the cables. I watched the videos last night, this morning. Watched videos before I went to sleep last night on how to take this apart and what the problems are. It's either after you reset all those cables, then it's got to be a fuse in. That's beyond a lot of people. I've seen those fuses. I mean, the fuse is probably about that big, and there's no way to get that out. So all that factory machines that do that kind of stuff, but it's a shame. Really wanted to fix this, and I'm sorry I couldn't fix it. I was hoping I would have found some kind of cable out of place. Reset them all. Still does the same thing. Damn shame.